His calls already here on the show, and I'm looking for more. Let's go to Sabah in North Carolina, dialing us up here on the Infinity Sports Network. Sabah, put them up.
Put them up.
What's going on, Sabah?
Carl, I tried my best to stay away, but as usual, you know what LeBron is the best at? He's the best at being a magnet to attention. He can't take it. He's not in the limelight. He's not in the playoffs. He's not in the game now. Everybody's talking about SGA and Halliburton and Siakam and LeBron's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, I got to say something so they can start talking about me. Why are we talking about him? The one guy, all he did was chase rings. He's going to act like, now rings don't matter? I just cannot stand the guy. And I know as a human being, he's a very, very good person. Family man, doesn't break the law, but I do not like him as a professional basketball player. He is so narcissistic and so insecure. My favorite players always, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Steph Curry. Because those three guys, they did it on the court, and they let their game speak for themselves, and they let everybody else praise them. LeBron is the guy that throws his own birthday parties. He's the guy that it's sad. It's so sad to see a man so successful be so insecure. I can't take it, Carl. I just can't. Can we stop talking about people who aren't playing? Let's talk about the guys who are playing, like SGA. I'm not even a fan of his, but let's talk about him. And Halliburton, how he came through. He came through, Carl. You trashed him last weekend. I
did.
So, So let's just talk about who's in the game. And I know you're getting ready to talk about my girl Caitlin. I tell you, Carl, these games are so fun. It's like a soap opera. That Sophie Cunningham did a little headlock. And, Carl, is it just me? Or are these basketball women, they're just gorgeous? They are gorgeous. I'm telling you, something about the gene pool, because it used to be if you were a tall girl, you didn't look quite right. I'm telling you, these 6-footers, there's something out there. I tell you, I wish I had that body, but I love the game. I love the way these people are playing. But can we please stop talking about LeBrat James? He shouldn't even have 2 of his trophies. One, he got Draymond suspended for nothing. He kicked him in the gonads, and then they suspended Draymond. The other one was the Disney bubble one, and they didn't even let Steph Curry in the playoff that year because some sort of they weren't letting the teams go the hottest in. They just, we don't want, we got to have LeBron win. And the only one that he won legitimately was, actually, he didn't even win that legitimately. What's his name had to hit the ball from the corner?
Come on, Sabah.
Ray Allen had to, they were bringing the trophies out. Ray Allen had to hit a shot. I can't take it. You got my blood boiling right now. I don't even take blood pressure medicine, but I'm calling my doctor now to get some.
Great stuff.
Carl,
Great
stuff. You, buddy.
Thank you. As always, Sabah just going in. She's bringing genius. Insecure.
She should have her own show, honestly.
Insecure. She's great. She's great. She knows her stuff, and she's all about it. Narcissist. You agree? Can I play the LeBron soundbite one more time, and then I got to get into this other thing. Just one more time. Can you play that for me, Nick? Because if you're just joining us and you're like, what is all this about? He went on a podcast. He was on a podcast with Steve Nash. And I think Chin in Georgia called and said if he was on there with a legitimate interviewer, not just a peer, there would have been some back and forth. But when you say, hey, you didn't win a ring and I should still be able to talk about you, well, guess what? Steve Nash falls into that category. 2-time MVP, didn't win a ring, great player, but he's outside the restaurant. My analogy. Here.
And then you tell me this guy won.
That's what we're talking about, or at least one of the discussions. You can hit us up, 888-710-4ISN. Sabah, thank you so much. And by the way, I love you because Sabah was talking about how gorgeous these women are in the WNBA, and it's funny that she said that. And I love that it came from a woman because I don't sound like a chauvinist pig, and I'm far from that. I do admire and respect beautiful women, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this Sophie Cunningham situation, this Sophie Cunningham situation, where all of a sudden now everybody, all these guys are like, I'm watching. I kind of like this. We're going to dive into this here coming up on the show because, by the way, the WNBA announced their first fan returns for the All-Star voting. on Friday. 4 Indiana Fever players were in the top 10 of the fan voting. 4. Not just Caitlin Clark. But to your points about Sophie is, I think she's a new fan favorite for a lot of men around the country and around the world. But nevertheless, there's a bigger issue that's going on here, and we got to discuss that, and we certainly will. More of your phone calls coming up. I see